Hello friends, welcome to IAM part 2. Okay. So here we'll again log in through TIN account, that is our developer account. So now we will check what are the permissions. So it have access to some different things or not. So I went to IAM console from TIN account itself. So see that user doesn't have access to list out and watch. Okay. So any IAM user, so it can't be list out, but this user have a EC2 instance, EC2 full access. So if we have a EC2 access, so it can create a EC2 resources, utilize the EC2 resources like create, delete, reboot, stop. So it can do from EC2 itself anything because it have a full access, like we gave full access. So now we'll test it have a EC2 access. So we'll launch our EC2 instance from this user again. So this is not a EC2 instance video, so don't consider it. So I will make a separate video for creating a EC2 instance. What are the rules we have to add for EC2 instance to communicate different services? So I will come up with a letter with the EC2 video. So now it's creating, it's in pending state, so just give us a moment. So it will create, still it's creating. So why it's taking too long time? Let it come up. So we can add a multiple permissions to a particular group so that it can access those resources. What are the AWS resources? So we can make a custom policies, custom rules for a group so that it can access. So in a corporate manner, so we are creating a group and adding access, creating a policies so that it can restrict it. Okay. So here I am trying to create one volume, one elastic IP. Okay. So it can create that elastic IP even though, because it's a full EC2 access. So all of the services are listed in a left hand side, so it can utilize because it have a full EC2 access. It's taking too time, I don't know, so might be some network issues. Yeah, it's came running state. See that running state. So now it's initializing. So my purpose is to show like what are the EC2 resource it can use it. Okay. So now I'm waiting for to status check. Now I will shut down that, terminate that instance. See that warning, EBS will be deleted and it's gone to a shutting down state. So now it's fundamental clear, so that like we can create like a policies according to, we can choose even manage policies, we can choose even custom build policies. So now I will go to roles. So let me log in through admin account. So now I am in admin account. Okay, so we can create a role here. So now I will create a role. So roles are basically meant for one resource to another resource. Like one resource want to access another resource, so we can decide a role. So that role will be attached to a particular service, so that it can access other resources as well as into our service. So basically this is inside the AWS service only. So now I will create a role. Service, choose the service that will use this role. So which service are going to utilize this role? So we select a EC2 instance, so that EC2 service will access this role. What service I want to use? Select your use case. It is a S3 case. So what I want to do, I want to communicate our EC2 instance so that it can use the resource of S3. So now next, so again we need to create a policy, or we can choose a already defined policy that is managed by AWS. So now what we will do, we will select a managed policy. We are not going to create a policy. Now choose the role name. So role name I am choosing S3 use case. something is up. Let me recheck. Yeah, select to EC2 use case so that it can get a S3 access. So now I am attaching the policies. Okay, so I will choose a full access of S3. Now use the role name, so that will be known by it. So into a third part we'll choose the policy, like we'll create a policy and all things into last part of that series. See that we can check out